Alright, welcome to GameOverJesse. This is Avarith speaking. I'm taking over for Jesse completely now. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm your local weeb, and we're going to talk about who's going to be eliminated next in the Tournament of Power.
Yes, so we just came off the episode where Vegeta went all out with his final flash against Jiren, which looked like it knocked him down a little bit.
Yeah, at least it knocked him down for a split second.
Yeah, it surprised Goku. All of the gods and angels were surprised by it. They were saying, where did he get this power?
And even Jiren, to a degree, he was like, oh, wow, that did some damage.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, the tournament's heating up. There's only a handful of people left, 2 universes. Who's going to be the next to be eliminated? We talked about previously on the last one that I still think 17 is going to be the next one to get eliminated, but after events in this one, I think he will be the next one to get eliminated in the way that, like, following the rules, because this last battle with Frieza and Dispo, I think, as we just finished discussing, everyone watching can go back and watch the last episode where we were talking about it, but I think Dispo has pissed off Frieza in such a way that Frieza will end up going gold and accidentally, or possibly on purpose, killing Dispo, getting themselves eliminated. But, as Avarith mentioned on the last discussion as well, Toppo is likely to get angered at that and go full power himself. And I think that will cause 17 and Gohan to be eliminated. But I think 17 would be the first to be eliminated of the 2. So,
yeah,
in terms of who's eliminated next, following the rules, I would say 17. But following like getting yourself eliminated or actually killing someone, I think it'll be Frieza and Dispo. I don't think it'll be on the next episode, though. Maybe here in a couple of episodes. There's a title that kind of alludes to something about Frieza, like 2 or 3 episodes away, so I imagine...
I have yet to see these titles, man.
Oh, yeah, you could, the Dragon Ball wiki, you can go and read it. There's one that kind of alludes to Frieza, so...
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll check that out, but I guess I let myself get spoiled by the previews more, because sometimes those episode titles give a lot away.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go take a double look at it just to make sure. But yeah, what are your thoughts? How do you think the events are going to unfold for someone being deleted? Because if Vegeta does do this Super Saiyan Bluetooth thing, then it's entirely likely that he accidentally kills Jiren. We don't really know how powerful that's actually going to be.
There is always a slight possibility there, but I think there's going to be a lot more Vegeta, Goku, Jiren action, and maybe that's going to be put in the background for the other fights after the next episode, because the next episode looks like it's Goku, Jiren, Vegeta, Jiren. As for the next to be eliminated, I don't discount what you're saying. I do have an idea that if Frieza doesn't kill Dispo anytime soon, you are probably likely right about 17, but there is that chance for Gohan, because though Gohan's gained a power boost, it looks like Jiren was kind of, not Jiren, Toppo was working him quite easily.
Yeah.
Then again, 17's not doing much better for those two.
Okay.
They're literally dealing with someone who's a lot more experienced.
So I was wrong with it alluding to Frieza. It alludes to Toppo, because there's the theory in everyone's thoughts that Frieza is somehow involved or going to be involved with becoming a god of destruction. So the last title that it has right now is called Advent of the God of Destruction, which I imagine was Frieza being one of the last people left and announcing that he was going to become the god of destruction after the tournament was over. Like, after he wins, that's what he wants to do. But the full title is Advent of the God of Destruction, comma, Topo. And then the second title is There is Only Overwhelming Power. And the episode before that is titled A Stormy, Fierce Attack. Gohan fights with his back to the wall. Which makes me think that Topo, like episode 24, or 124 and 125 are going to be focused on the 17 Goku and Topo fight. Maybe the Stormy Fierce Attack, Gohan fights with his back to the wall. Maybe he eliminates 17, as we were talking about. Not because of Frieza killing Dispo, but he just naturally eliminates him. And then Gohan with his back to the wall, he was fighting with the partner. Now the back's against his wall because it's only himself in the fight. And then the next one, since it's a one-on-one fight, Topo goes all out, which is why it says there is only overwhelming power. So who knows?
It would be interesting.
Or Goku could, since Vegeta has the Super Saiyan 2, Blue 2, it could be Goku trying to get his fight against Topo, his rematch.
True, which that would be fun to have. There is something I remembered, and thank you for reminding me. You said you said the episode that involves Gohan, the Stormy Attack, and everything.
Yeah.
We did hear Piccolo say that it sounds like he's Gohan's already on his way of going beyond Mystic Gohan, as the fan name for Ultimate Gohan is.
Yes.
So there might be a chance that Gohan goes to the next level of that. Piccolo says that he's there. So who knows on that? That would be fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, 17, you're a great character and all, but you getting eliminated just seems like all but written.
Yeah, so what do you think that means? In the last title, they have their Advent of the God of Destruction, Topo. Do you think that, is it referring to like a power, when you get Ultra Instinct, it's talking about the power beyond what a normal person could achieve? So, like, the Ultra Instinct is the power of the gods. So if Gohan achieves that, is the Advent of the God of Destruction meaning, like, Gohan's achieved the power that the God of Destructions have to struggle to get? And then that's why the second sentence is there is only overwhelming power, because Gohan is the one who's unleashing that overwhelming power against Topo, as opposed to Topo doing it to Gohan.
Well, let's look at where Gohan's power comes from. Unlike Goku and Vegeta, Gohan gained the mystic form, I'm going to stick with that even if it's just a fan name, through a god. He didn't gain it through anybody else. He didn't gain it through like a ritual like Goku did, where it was just a temporary power-up. He didn't gain it through like years of training, like they've inferred with Vegeta and Goku. Well, months of training, I should say, with Vegeta and Goku figuring out Blue. He got it through a long, long ritual, and a ritual that they even stated the reason it took so long was because Gohan has so much latent potential. If he's able to go beyond that he's going beyond the power a god gave him. So maybe that would put him on the level of a god of destruction. Yeah. He could become the god of destruction for the supreme, the Elder Supreme Kai, where they become connected. Which I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's a super speculation, no pun intended. But it is possible. Maybe that's how gods of destruction are created. They all get a ritual similar to that. Maybe that's why even Beerus sealed up the Elder Kai in the Z Sword. I'm literally just kind of throwing the idea out there. I know this is nothing but pure speculation there. I'm a theorist, but I'm mostly a speculator on these things. But I've been right before. Who knows? Outside of that, maybe it talks about how Jiren was the first one offered the position of God of Destruction for that universe too. Because they mentioned how Jiren's stronger than the God of Destruction for that universe.
Yeah.
And Toppo is no slouch himself. He was able to take on Kaioken Blue quite handily. So, I don't know. It could be referring to Gohan getting that power, but you did say the name Toppo after that.
Yeah. Like it was comma Toppo. Like they were saying it to Toppo or about Toppo. So I'm not really sure if it means Toppo has the power or if Gohan has the power. But where it says Gohan has his back against the wall on the last episode, that would lead me to make the assumption that because his back was against the wall, he's the one that gets, like he overcomes it and gets the power boost, whatever it is. Maybe we see a transformation for Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta in this.
That would be neat, because they are the main Saiyan characters, and they all have different ways of going about things.
Yeah, it would be interesting if we see Gohan go from the Ultra Instinct to Super Saiyan Blue himself.
Oh yeah, the mystic form to Blue?
Yeah, in the same way Vegeta did.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Because didn't Vegeta, he skipped red, he just went blue?
Yeah, but in the manga, he actually is able to do red as well.
Yeah.
But through different means. That means he didn't go through the... And we do know he didn't go through the ritual. He was too prideful for that. He learned it while training with Whis. Yeah. Gohan is going after a Super Saiyan Blue-esque power. We know that in his training arc. But he's going through it for his own way, through the mystic form. He could gain a version of Blue, or he could gain something else completely different, like Super Saiyan Clear or Super Saiyan White.
Yeah, that would be interesting. So, I guess because this is supposed to be about who we think is going to be eliminated. We started talking about all of this.
I know, sorry.
No, it's fine. I think that might be a better topic to put as the title instead of who's next to be eliminated. Have it just as like
that's what we started with.
Who's next to transform? So it's interesting to think about. But answering the original thing, I think 17 going to be the next one to be eliminated if Frieza and Dispo don't get themselves eliminated.
It wouldn't be shocking at this point because I'm sorry, 17, you are not a Saiyan, and you are also not a fan favorite villain. Granted, I still think Cell should have gotten a tournament of power rather than Frieza, but that's because I think Cell's more reasonable.
Yeah, Cell, instead of wanting to destroy the world or take it over once he became perfect Cell, he just wanted to fight like Goku. So, like he even built his own little tournament, made his own martial arts competition. So he was a lot more reasonable than just, well, I don't like you, so I'm going to blow up your planet.
Yeah.
Like if they wouldn't have killed Cell, I think he would have spared the Earth just so they could all come back the next year and have another tournament.
Until, Gohan and all that, because that destroyed his pride. And, sorry, there's a drop of Vegeta in there, but there's also a drop of Frieza in there. Mm-hmm. Which, pride is their thing.
Yeah, so... What were you saying?
I was going to say, you don't hurt a Saiyan or Frost Demon. I don't know if that's a band name or not. Pride.
Yeah. Alright, so moving on to our final topic. With these... Yeah, alright, so... The videos on this channel are funded by supporters on Patreon like you. If you're a fan of this channel and would like to join on videos, receive shoutouts, watch videos early, have your questions answered, or have your topic discussed on our podcast, please consider supporting on Patreon for these and many other rewards for just $1. Shoutouts for this video includes Link Use the Triforce, Rusty Caulfield, Lovable Christy, Give Time 15, Shadow to Us, Robbie Morgan, and Lunarium. I want to thank all of you for everything you have done to help support this channel.